What's going on, sixth grade remote learners? And if you were absent, this is kind of a several week um, lesson that we're about to begin. And this is the end of course E project. We finally made it, guys. Y'all been working for several weeks very hard, very diligently. And here we are at the very end of course E. Um, and we've learned a lot, hopefully. We've learned about sprites, digital citizenships, nested loops. We've been working here recently about with functions. And now we're getting to the lesson 19. It's obviously titled The End of Course Project, okay? So we're going to spend 3 weeks on this, and that works out perfectly because we have 3 weeks until um, spring break. So this will kind of line up perfectly with that. So 3 weeks till spring break. I know you're looking forward to that. But before we get there, in computer class, we're going to kind of put our skills to the test. And as you complete this end of the course project, so you're going to code your own program and you're going to have some choices. And this is going to be, of course, your own, kind of like we did uh, last week. That was a smaller scale where you got to code your own. This is a little bit more in depth. So let's look at Bubble 1. Now, Bubble 1 shows some example projects. Um, and I want you to spend a few moments looking at those. This is the Sprite Lab. There is the artist. Um, and you notice, and let's just click one here. You notice this is very involved. This isn't something that you're going to get done in 20 minutes. That's why this is going to take a few weeks to get finished, okay? So again, this is not going to be just one of those 20-minute and I got finished what I got finished. We're going to give you some time to do this, and I'll talk about the schedule at the end. Okay? So you saw just briefly having some Wi-Fi issues here. Hopefully that will get resolved. Let's see what we're looking at here. There we are. So you notice several, I'm going to run it, and several things, several pieces are involved in this. And when the bell is clicked, it makes that noise. Let's see. They've got this coded to kind of be like a game. Try adding text or score to this game. So each one of those, you see, it's very involved. Somebody spent a lot of time on this, and these are some really good examples that you can look through. Now you click continue, and you've got a choice. You've got a choice. You're going to either create your project in the Sprite Lab that we worked with a few weeks ago. You're either going to use the artist, or you're going to create a snowflake using Elsa and Frozen. Now, again, that's up to you. You get to choose. You're only going to do one of these. This is A, B, or C. I'll just click A for an example. And as you see there, as it pulls up, it's empty. Okay, there's no instructions, there's no blocks, nothing's there. That's where you have a blank canvas that you're going to try to code your own game. You're going to try to code something cool that happens when something is clicked. Um, but you're going to spend a few moments on that. Obviously, we'll have some requirements. It needs to at least have 30 blocks at least. You're starting at 0. Let's see if it counts. It may not count with this one. No, it does not count. So you'll have to kind of count on your own. You'll need to at least have 30 blocks. Um, you know, and then that's basically your only requirement. See what you can do. Show me that you know how to have nested loops, how to use the sprites, how to use the artist, Frozen, whatever you choose. Spend a few moments thinking about that, because that's an important decision, as you'll be spending a few moments, a couple of weeks on the project. Now let's look at the schedule, which will be posted on Google Classroom. So today, this first week, is a project intro, and hopefully we did an okay job with that. And if you still need some clarification, please don't hesitate to email me. And then next week is just a work day. That's all you'll do. You'll come in, you'll start working on your where you left off from today. And then week 3, the week before spring break, we will have project presentations. Will present to the class what your project looks like, and I can't wait to see those end results. So this is something you should be proud about. This is something that you should spend some time on and show us that you know how to do these different skills that we've been working on with Course E. Again, this is kind of the Course E wrap up, the end of Course E. We will start this project this week and spend 3 weeks on it. Now, of course, if you have any questions, please shoot me an email, justinnoakes@dekalbschools.net. This, again, will be the next 3 weeks. So if you're at home and a remote learner, set you a timer, work about 50 minutes on that. And then next week, you'll do the same. We'll have 50 more minutes. So don't feel like you've got to work on it constantly for 2 weeks. You're only going to have the 2 class periods to try to finish it. So, and then week 3, I'll talk about how you need to turn that in to me on Google Classroom. All right, guys, Mr. Noakes is out, and if you need me, let me know. Spring break almost here.